Is that Lauren or Eorin?
I don't know, but welcome everybody to. Are we live? Hold on.
Welcome, just Waleed. Everybody gotta wait.
Oh, okay. Welcome everybody to the Football Absurdity Drafts on Tap show. Thanks for bearing with us. I had to do this from another computer, so I had to redo everything today, but we are all good to go. As always, I'm here with my co-host Waleed Ismail. Waleed,
Hi
I have
guys.
I have one
I,
question for you.
I have one question for you. How come my camera isn't on?
Because of this little glitchy glitch.
Yeah. I
There we go.
mean, I just got out of the shower. The hair is good. You hit a second thing. It started off like perfectly in the
Yeah,
screen, and then it like
if
left.
if I maximize a window, you go away.
Interesting.
Yeah, I need to troubleshoot some of this. Why did it shrink
Oh,
here?
whatever.
All right.
I
Well,
can
anyway,
be. I can be
Waleed,
a little.
I have one question for you. If they're called the
Okay.
Los Angeles Dodgers, then why do they participate in the draft?
I would question like, why are they actually swinging at pitches? No, not that. Okay.
I'm just checking the audio right now. I'm throwing it to you. Hold on.
You're throwing it to me. Hey
Yes.
guys, welcome to Mock Drafts on Tap. We would have done a super
Okay.
flex, but we couldn't get enough of you guys to actually join a super flex sleeper draft. So we're gonna have to do a single. You guys, like I said in the Discord, hey, you guys want super flex data? You got to be here for it. Yeah, I get that you have wives and lives, but like fantasy football, prioritize, guys. I'm very disappointed in
And
all
maybe
of
they'll
you.
show up because it just is Superflex Sunday tomorrow.
I mean, I thought it was gonna be super flex Saturday and super flex Sunday. Like, I
Waleed,
want all Superflex data.
Waleed, you're gonna disappear one more time while I post the announcement in the Discord.
No, no,
Mm.
I don't know. I can still see myself on the screen, but let's see. There we go. No. Oh, I like it. You can even see me going though. Actually, I think I might have timed that perfectly. Well,
Now you're back.
we did have a nice mock draft session last night on
Oh
Yahoo. I
yeah,
was
tell me
sad that
about
you
that.
didn't make it. Well, what happened is everyone made horrible choices and let me get all the best players for cheap. Did you see the team I posted there, Evan?
I
If not,
did, but that was a long time. That was like this morning at
so
like 4 a.m.
basically, oh, you know what? I want to go into the email so I have people listed out for me because I was very drunk. There was a work kind of function where they had a thing that was open bar at 5 minutes from my house, and I don't know how you guys feel, but open bar within 5 minutes of your house where you don't even have to drive home, you could just spend like $5 on an Uber and you'll get there. Yeah, I was all about that, and that is what I did. So this is, let me see. This is not my team. Oh, that might be what? What is going on here? I thought I was in the right Yahoo email. Did you not give me something yesterday? Yeah, here we go. Okay, guys, I'm gonna list this team for you here. I got this was a 10-man draft. I got Garrett Wilson for $33. I got Najee Harris for $27. I got Stephon Diggs for $48, Josh Allen for $26, and Saquon Barkley for $43. Yeah, I had no bench. I don't care. It did auto draft me Damian Pierce for 12. I would not have spent that money at that second position if I could have helped it. But like, do you care about your bench if you have a core like that, Evan?
No.
No. Like, I got two guys running backs who I think will finish in the top 10. I think Saquon's a top 3 guy. I got the best fantasy football quarterback in Josh Allen. Like, over the last 3 years, I don't think you can even debate it. I got Stephon Diggs to pair up with him, and I got Garrett Wilson as my wide receiver too. And I think you can find wide receivers in the waiver, so I don't even care.
Yeah, you're excellent at the waiver wire, and you run the waiver wire show. I
Yeah.
am not so great. I don't have a lot of time, So I try to make a bit stronger bench, but that's just playing to my style.
I no, honestly, if you ever watch me, like I usually have the most money near the end. I prefer to have a lot of dart throws at guys that I've already scouted. Like, and I tend to like guys in the third, fourth, fifth round because, like, one of my core like things is one of my core like beliefs when it comes to fantasy football is I want I'm trying to draft guys in their second through fourth years because more and more I'm looking for breakout guys, guys who can vastly outperform their ADP. I think if you haven't shown you're a top 20 guy by the time you're in your fifth year, I'm probably fading you because of that. Like I think there's like a lot of deals this year at like Christian Watson, Drake London, Traylon Burks, Jahan Dotson. Like some of those guys, one of those guys that we're all ignoring is going to show up hard. We're not really ignoring Christian Watson or Drake London, nor should we be. But like their potential, like their athletic profiles, oh my god! And you can get them for $10 on the reg. Like give me three guys like that over like a Garrett Wilson or an Amon-Ra. Well, no, maybe not Garrett Wilson or Amon-Ra St. Brown because those guys are going to do it. Like, but I'm not really trying to get like the guys who are already the top player. I'm trying to get three guys and hope two of them become top 10 guys because I feel like even those top guys have down years, and it kind of it's more of a hedge. It's why a lot of times you guys will comment that like my team doesn't have like a one or two star stud guys. It's because like my natural tendency is to try to find the stud guys that no one believes, that no one has like scouted last year. Because I think that's where you really win. The guy who like I think the more guys who vastly outperform their ADP, the better your team is. Like case in point, Josh Jacobs last year. Like the guys who had him saved so much money at the rest of the spots of their team that they just won their leagues.
And I should, since we're starting this, I should mention my own strategy. I like to do what I call Euro RB, where I have great, great guys at positions other than running back, and then I get a couple around $20 running backs to serve as the meat for the sandwich. And I'll pop a link in the YouTube chat to that article, Euro RB. So I'm going to go in and try to get a top wide receiver, maybe another top wide receiver, maybe one of the top two tight ends, get a top 8 quarterback, and then see where the chips fall in terms of RB2s.
And I'm a big fan of zero RB when it comes to auction drafts. Last year, my data showed that like the zero RB teams really just absolutely vastly outperformed the non-zero RB.
Well, and that's why you and I kind of figured out the Euro RB strategy, because you can still have in zero RB, you end up drafting an RB in like round 7 or whatever. But in auction, if you pay attention, you can get 4th and 5th round, even 3rd round RBs while still doing a build that would resemble the first 4 rounds of a snake draft at zero RB strategy.
But one thing I think I want to point out here too is like this year I am noticing a lot more teams going for those zero RB builds, and I think it's very important to be aware that you might need to pivot because like I look at that, like I got Saquon pretty cheap. I'm getting like top tier. I'm getting enough top tier running backs real cheap, even though it's the more volatile position. It's also that position where if you have 2 of the top 5 guys at running back on your team, you're at a significant advantage. The problem is that running backs get hurt, and it's why zero RB can provide strength. But be aware of your room. Like if all the top receivers like keep going hard, like and get money spent on, I'm seeing Justin Jefferson go for $70 in play, like non-bots. So you got to be aware of if everyone's spending all their money on their wide receivers, like that means that discount is probably going to fall at running backs, and always be able to pivot. But zero RB is probably the strongest auction strategy right now in getting those values at running back.
And that's why you got to pay attention to the market. They say every auction is different, but really, either people are paying up at wide receiver and letting RBs go. People are paying up at RB and letting wide receivers go later. People are paying up at both positions, and then there's just a market crash way too soon. Or no one's paying up, and you can get guys for affordable price early. That's only 4 types of auction.
Yep, 100% agree with that. Like yesterday, and that's what I felt yesterday is because I do like having a strong bench, but like if you're going to give me Saquon Barkley for under $50, who I think is a top 3 running back this year, and I think second year in that system, I could see him like I mean, you saw he was the core of that offense, and like the one thing I like about Brian Dable is he's going to try to put the ball in his best players' hands. Like I think he's shown that consistently through Buffalo, through his first year in the Giants. Like, and I will take that. You're giving me Garrett Wilson, who was the like wide receiver I think everyone thinks is most likely to break out. I loved getting him at a discounted price because I think he's a top 10 guy this year, and I think he might even hover around top 5. I mean, remember Aaron Rodgers made Devon. If Aaron Rodgers has that one alpha guy that he trusts, like Devontae Adams for years was just the alpha in the room. Garrett Wilson could have that kind of upside. So,
Wow, Waleed,
like,
are all 12 people here?
that would be a delight. 11 of 12. 11 of 12, which is still viable data, and this guy might show up at the end. But I'll take it. I will take it. Oh my God, please just stick around or at least make sure you spend most of your money before leaving.
Yeah, let me just see these trends here.
Which also, by the way, I find it to be one of the most egregious errors in like mock drafts is people who like do a mock draft and then they're like, okay, I've got my top 3 guys, I spent my money and I'm leaving. That's the easy parts is picking 3 guys and spending whatever the fuck you think you're going to spend on them. But like the hard part is balancing out and fighting other people for those like mid-tier guys. Those battles are where mock auctions and where auction drafts are won.
Yeah, that's where you got to surf the waves for sure.
Like when you have that big stack and you see a teardrop, like realizing that because of that teardrop, those dollars will be less valuable the more you hold on to them and getting guys. Like knowing those sweet spots.
It's your nom.
I'm what?
It's your nomination.
Oh, it's my nomination. I'm sorry. Well,
there it
did it for me.
Did you?
Usually I like
to
go Joe Mixon.
Did you cue that?
I did.
Nice.
And I queued it because I will say this: I will take him for under $30. At that point, I think the risk is built in. But at the same time, he will go for 45, and let's get that money out of the pot because he's not a guy I think I'll ever get for under 30. I don't think it's physically possible for that to happen. Yep. What did I say? $30 right at the beginning here. And frankly, since there's only one guy gone, I just want his money out of the pot as quickly as possible.
So another question is Chase bidding up the bot here? If so,
no,
I love you.
I'll be honest. No, there are people who Jonathan Taylor is a talent. And I think there's plenty of people who don't think the holdout's going to amount to anything. I kind of don't feel that way either. But at the same time, I feel like those holdout guys historically just kind of are meh. He was definitely not doing it because he got the guy.
Or was he doing it poorly?
Like Jonathan Taylor. And I'll tell you what, listen to the TH Fantasy or even one of the team previews that like are starting to go up on our website here because you do that and you will see something very, very important. And that is that what are we doing here? Sorry, I see Justin Jefferson and I kind of have been wanting to do a certain Justin Jefferson build that I'm not going to get to do this time. I won't spend $70 for Justin Jefferson. I'm not sure any player is worth that.
Oh God, Chase filthy high off that Jonathan Taylor savings. So I just
I guess. But I was gonna say, check out the TH Fantasy podcast when they do their breakdown of the Colts. Shane, I have no idea what Shane's last name is, honestly. But Shane does an absolutely fantastic breakdown of the Colts and just the usage of rookie mobile versus rookie rushing quarterbacks versus rookie like pocket passer kind of guys and how that impacts all the positions on the field. Like he went in depth with some like hardcore math and it was, I'll say it was football porn. Like if you're into just like great analysis, you need to check out what the TH Fantasy podcast is doing.
Yeah, that's really the best analysis I've seen.
It's so good. And and he basically like his argument for why Jonathan Taylor's value is going to be significantly depreciated. It's spot on. Like even without the holdout and like injury, I'd be low on him. And while I think the holdout might not like amount to anything, I think the usage just isn't going to be there enough for him to return as a top 5 running back, and that matters. Thank you for going 44. I was trying to type in 45 because I'm not letting Bijan. This is the thing. I'm trying so hard to do 0 RB builds, and then I see Bijan Robinson for like $50, and then I'm like, I can't, like, I don't think I have ever let Bijan go for under 55. I can't do it. I think he's my number 2 running back this year. He is the best running back talent to come out since Adrian Peterson, in my opinion. And if you guys remember rookie Adrian Peterson, that was the thing. So I'll do it. At the same time, I do want to try to do 0 RB builds. You know what? Actually, we said that I was going to like map. I'd have a strategy in place, and I'd go from there. What did I do last time? Did I go 0 RB? Or did I go hero RB? I did go 0 RB, and I had 2 top 10 guys. So, today I might go hero RB.
Chase, who has 3 players already, is Fudgems in our Discord.
Interesting. And the 3 Taylors he's got is Eckler, Justin Jefferson, Jonathan Taylor. I think Austin Eckler is also overvalued this year personally, but auction is about getting your guy. Like, maybe I'm wrong about Jonathan Taylor and Austin Eckler, but I think you will find that I'm pretty much always right, and Fudgem has made a horrible, horrible mistake, and he will regret all of this.
I don't know. He's got 3 great guys.
Justin Jefferson is the only guy that I get. Like, Justin Jefferson is the best receiver in football. No question. So doing a hero RB build, and I'm looking at that Christian McCaffrey at $66 potentially. And I'll be honest, like, it's right at my point where I'm like, do I really want this? But I did just get the best running back in fantasy football consistently. Like, and I don't think it's even close. So I'll take that chance. So I've just started off my hero RB build with the best running back, which means I'm probably not going to go super hard at my top tier wide receiver positions, because I think I'd rather start getting that second wave and just trust my scouting. Having said that, depending on what Jamar Chase goes for, I might pivot there, because do I love me some Jamar Chase this year. The build I was actually going for was a Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson pairing. I want to see if I can get that for like 120, and then just see what I do from there. Like, the only thing I would try to add to that is Joe Burrow, and then just try to find, and then just bargain shop the rest of the way. Like, I'll go like Cam Akers, David Montgomery at running back, full on 0 RB with that build, because. And I'll just like load up on more running backs on my bench if I do something like that, if I go really hard with the elite receivers, because odds are, like, even if I find and scout good wide receivers, they're never going to take the place of Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase. Like, there's like no universe where I do that. I'm really strongly considering like just abandoning it and taking Nick Chubb, but he's going for 50 and I'll let it go. But I thought he was going to go for under 50, and I won't let Nick Chubb go for under that. Like, Nick Chubb is the best. Oh,
Jonathan Taylor went for a bargain, if you like Jonathan Taylor, and then this market has been white hot since then.
Yeah, and honestly, that's how it should be in a 10-man, because the top end play. In a 10-man, you're going to get stronger bench options.
It's 12 teams.
Oh, interesting. I forgot about that. Really? And I only spent 66 on CMC? I forgot that this was a 12-man. Ooh. I feel like that's better, because I think Christian McCaffrey might actually be like a $70 player at this point. Like, I mean, like, just based on historical data.
Travis Kelce, probably one of my early nominations in mini draft.
Yeah, I can't go because you want Mark Andrews. I can't.
And I also just want to brick somebody for 50%, for 25% of their budget at a one-up position.
And it's going to be more than 25% of his budget. He's consistently going for $55 to $60 in auction leagues. And I've been saying this. I'm going against the consensus. Everyone is telling you to get Travis Kelce because of positional advantage. But there is a drawback. When you put more than a quarter of your budget into your tight end position, that has an impact on the rest of your roster. Like, Travis Kelce, like, the reason he was so good last year for you was because you spent $40 on him. Like you were getting him for $40 to $45, and when you do that, like the savings there is enough to like still help you build the rest of your roster. But I think the market has pivoted too hard on him, and I just can't make myself do it. Oh, I forgot what my strategy was for a second. But I mean, if I have to pivot, I'll pivot. Yeah, not doing zero RB. I wasn't trying to price enforce there. I just saw Najee going for under $35, and my brain instantly went nope.
And even though I said I would spend $20 for running back, this market being so white hot makes me think it's going to cool and I'm going to have some savings. So I was willing to go 33 for Najee Harris.
Yeah, and that's fair. So that's seriously, good God. So that's half my money. I guess we're pivoting. We're pivoting to an RB build core. That's a choice I made. I'm okay with it because I actually think I got value on Christian McCaffrey and I got a value on Najee Harris. I have Najee Harris as a top 10 running back. That's top 15, top 20 like dollars. And I got the best running back in football. So I'm pretty happy with that core. But you know what? And that's the thing. If you have a guy ranked in a certain position and you get a value, get your value. Like save your dollars. You have to like it's so important to have a price point that you're going to go behind overall. Like I have methodologies, and I'd like to show you next week. I'll try to stick with the hero RB, but the most important rule of auction is to pivot and try to build the best team, and that's what I did.
I've just gotten my first player, a $52 Cooper Kupp.
$52 for Cooper Kupp is such a good price.
12
it's such a good price.
I'm a little shocked.
Yeah, that's Cooper Kupp is consistently going for 55 to 60 in 10 man, and that means he should be going around 60 in a 12 man. And that's my number 3 receiver. Because Cooper Kupp is a game breaker. Like the only reason he's not on that level with Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase this year from a price point standpoint is because he didn't get to play the full season. He started off last season just like he did his 2021 campaign. So yeah. $37 Josh Jacobs. If he comes back and you get him at that price, that's a good price, I think.
It's your nom.
It is my nom. Oh, did someone nominate Joe Mixon, or did I just do that because I wasn't paying attention to noms? Well, that's fine. That's why you have a queue, guys. Sorry for making the auction take a little bit longer than it needs to. You know what? I keep doing that, but no, these are guys I will take at a certain price. I don't want any share of you, and you'll get a decent amount of money out. God damn it. I can't put you in my queue either, not after the case the TH Fantasy Podcast made about you. I can't fault the logic. Well, you know what I love about Joe Mixon? I have him marked down on my sheet as a $10 player, and I know he's going to go for 30. So, like, just the percentage, that percentage is good. It's not a quarter of someone's budget, but it's a guy I'm almost absolutely not going to draft that I'm so low on that takes out a good chunk for someone else.
Yeah, that was a great nom there. I thought he was going to go to a bot for like 26, but then $5 more.
He's going. People are spending $30+ on him, and I get it. You look at that offense, you think that they're going to do well. But the thing is, like, Joe Mixon got his money on receptions last year, and if they use him more in the passing game, I could see him returning on his value. But I'm just waiting for Chase Brown to take over there because I think he's better than Joe Mixon, personally. Will I be wrong? Who knows? Because I know I'm getting made fun of a lot for my Chase Brown takes. But
Tyreek Hill going for the same exact price as Jamar Chase.
And that's a thing, like... Maybe I should have gone for Jamar Chase there and stuck with the hero RB build. But at the same time, I feel like when you get 2 top 5 players, it's no longer a build. It's just you're doing 2 studs and you're just filling out your core with value after that. So this is going to be interesting because I got $100. I literally spent half my budget on 2 of my positions. So that means I got like another 80 for 5 positions. What's that math there? So I got $16 a player. So probably what I'm going to do is have 2 $10 guys and a couple of $20 guys. That gives me 60. So yeah, 3 $20 guys and 2 $10 guys will fill up my roster. And I might even go like real cheap on tight end on this one or quarterback. Honestly, I'll probably get value with quarterback and tight end if I'm patient and
Yeah.
get myself a good core receiver here. Because I have noticed that like pretty consistently, like all I want is like if I can get Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, or Herbert for under
Fifth.
$10,
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like I can get one of them for under 10, and I feel pretty good about that every time. Stephon Diggs already $50. I got him for 48 yesterday. Oh, this guy just turned. We just got a second damn bot.
Yeah.
But I don't think Doug like polluted our results with what he did so far because
And Wilhelm has been bidding high, but then being outbid. So that makes it by humans, which makes the data still valid.
so did he rage quit?
I don't know what.
Because he was here before. Yeah, because we got the bot. They went 61 on Hill, which honestly I've seen. I didn't even realize Mahomes got nominated. $30. That's about the price point I expect, and Pollard for 50. So that bot, its data is honestly in line with what I've seen people doing. So like so far, even with Wilhelm doing what he's doing, and he just got a $50 Stephon Diggs.
I'm
That's
kind
in
of
line with the data. So
I'm
nothing
kind
here
of
is being
jealous
interrupted.
of his digs.
God damn it! Third fucking bots.
Well, he just lost connection for a second, and now he gets to have. Oh nope, he's saved.
No. Yeah, you're right. He did. He just came back. But he can still get Saquon if he wants him. $55 for Saquon, my number 3 back, I think is a good price. 56, also not too bad. That's fine. Like when you consider that I got like what did I get McCaffrey for? 66, 63? I feel like I got him for cheap. $66, yeah. $1 more than what I'll usually what is usually my max bid for any player.
Yeah, get some of this bot money the hell out of here.
I'm not even trying to get the bot money. I have Josh Allen as my number 1 quarterback. If I can get like that positional advantage, I'll take it. I can
22 is
find
not bad.
$10 wide receivers.
Look at that, $22 Josh Allen.
So I got Josh Allen, Christian McCaffrey, and
Yeah.
Najee Harris. So that's a good strong core. I'll go $10 wide receiver on this bitch. I'll happily go Drake London, DJ Moore, like Christian Watson as my receivers, and then like fill out my bench with guys of that tier.
There's about speaking of tiers, there's about 4 or 5 top end wide receivers left. I want to make sure if I'm going to get one, I get one soon because I don't want that queue to get down to the last 1 or 2.
So let's see. Yeah. So you got you're talking about AJ Brown and Devontae Adams, right?
I and Garrett Wilson, Amon Ra, and CeeDee Lamb.
Okay. You see, I have Garrett Wilson and Amon Ra in a different tier than those other 2 guys because AJ Brown and Adams, they've shown it to me consistently. Like they've shown that, like I feel like they're safer if that makes any sense. Although I also think Amon Ra St. Brown is going to be a top 5 receiver.
Yeah.
So there is a chance. Oh, there's not a chance because if he goes for under 40, I might just YOLO it. But I don't think he will in this room, not in a 12-man. Because people, Amon-Ra St. Brown, the reason I didn't get him a lot last year is because he kept going for like $10 more than the other guys I had in that tier. And I was like, I can't commit to that. And then I regretted it. It's so hard. So I'm making sure I have at least 2 Amon-Ra St. Brown shares because I just want to root for him.
I need We Are Plasma to get another wide receiver because that's Adam from our Discord, and he knows good wide receivers. Like, when I'm out of the plot, the bidding.
But honestly, like there's so many good fucking receivers this year. Yeah, Jalen Hurts is $27, but like Josh Allen for 22. People also seem to be forgetting that Josh Allen was hurt in the second half of last season, and he still finishes what QB2 or QB3. Like, what did he finish as? Let's go to Pro Football Reference because I want to know. This is weird. Let's look at somebody's fantasy player stats here. So, okay. I probably should be going actually. I'm going to the wrong place. That's. Oh, you know what I also am not doing is paying attention. But also, I know I don't really need to pay attention because I'm not spending a lot of money right
I'm just paying attention to the market, and the market has stayed pretty hot.
now. Okay, who went? Yeah, okay, it was Derrick Henry, Jalen Hurts. Oh, you know what? It was just AJ Brown. I'm super high because time is going slow. That's what I just learned right now. Um, but that's okay. Let's look at these stats for last year on Josh Allen. Where are you? There we go. Let's get over here. Yeah, Josh Allen was the number 2 fantasy quarterback last year. So $22 for that. What was he in 2021? He was the number 1 fantasy quarterback. What was he in 2020? He was the number 1 fantasy quarterback. So yeah, like what I'm saying is I want. Oh, he was number 6 in 2019. That was before he got Diggs. I want the. Is it? Is it my nomination or something? No, it was the other
Yes.
bot. Okay. It was my nomination.
Well, you have the YouTube open. Is it still showing us?
Um, yeah, it's still showing us.
Okay, good.
Why?
Because I'm having trouble.
Okay. Well, we got J.K. Dobbins out there. I'm fine with that. $21 for a running back. I want no part of. Let's see. I'm looking at these max bids right now. I see you. Is it Eorin or Lauren? I can't tell. I'm gonna guess Lauren because that's less weird. Etienne and We Are Plasma all have over $100. I'm at 67. So, oh wait, and Jim. I didn't even notice Jim. So 1, 2, 3. Got 5 guys over the $100 mark. Of the guys under 100, there's only 2 who have a little more money than me. I'm not in a terrible spot, but I also have a pretty good core, and I got value on that. Like, I got the guy who was the number 2, number 1, and number 1 fantasy quarterback the last 3 years. Why is Josh Allen going for so much cheaper than
That
he
was
is?
weird. That was a steal.
Yeah, like that's positional advantage, and I want that. So how do I want to do this? Oh, I think I know how I want to build this because I'm trying to think, and I'm like, I don't think unless Hawkinson goes for a steal, because I know you're not going to let me get Mark Andrews for under 20. I think I will like punt tight end a little bit, and I might give myself a nice receiver in at that core. Did Devonta Smith really go for $27? I'm thinking maybe I should have actually like not let that happen. So we're looking, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. I was just trying to get a cheap Garrett Wilson. I'll let him go. He's a $40 player for me, but I know that if I spend that $40 on him, it's going to hurt me down like the line. And he's going first price, so that's fine. Like the other thing too is I have price points, but my price points are like what I because I do it on just about everyone. But my goal is to get every one of those guys. All my roster should be filled with guys at the price that are below the price point I set for them. Like that's the value that I'm willing to spend on them, so that I can try to get the most. Like I'll get the most production out of my team. Is basically like how I'm looking at that. I'm going to pretend that people are going to let me get Amon-Ra St. Brown at a good price. Why are you spending $30 on Amon-Ra St. Brown? He's not even that good. Oh, okay, no, we're done. I didn't even realize I got as high as it did. I would not have bet 37. I will let him go for 40. And ooh.
See, what happens here is exactly what I was warned about. I should have gotten one of those earlier guys because now we're last in the tier, and me and Adam are battling it out and are now
Yeah.
$10 over Proj.
Yeah, but honestly, yeah, like the Garrett Wilson, I think I would have not let him go for 42, and I would have felt good about that. But honestly, like Amon-Ra, he went for what Devontae went for, Garrett Wilson went for a little bit less. AJ Brown went for the same price. I'm happy with either of them at that price point. So I'm not too worried about it. This auction's kind of moving along. That's the nice thing about having people.
Yeah.
Chase is gone, but he already spent all his money, so it's not a big deal. And frankly, you could just put a little extra money and get two of like the T. Higgins and Chris Olave's. Like, what does your team look like right now, Evan? You got Cooper Kupp and Amon-Ra St. Brown. All right, nice, strong RB2 build. You're not going for T. Higgins though. Like, you already had Cooper Kupp. Honestly, I would have been fine. I wouldn't have needed Amon-Ra. I'd be happy with Olave or Higgins.
I'm specifically trying to do a Euro RB because that's not been extensively tested.
Okay, I dig it. I like it. The two core, like that core receiver build though. And truth be told, you also kind of like the money you saved on Cooper Kupp, you kind of made back like with Amon-Ra. He went for a little bit more than like I want to, but at the same time, I think it's a fair price point. So I don't think you overspent. You just didn't get any savings on it.
Also, the market's hot enough that I feel like I can overspend now, and I'll want to overspend now rather than have way too much money when the market cools.
Yep.
Now, it'll cool significantly later because it's 12 teamers, but we're also 30 picks in, and people are still going for 5-10% more.
Amon-Ra was the last guy in that tier.
Yeah.
So that's what you got to do. T. Higgins for under 29. See, maybe I should have not let that happen. That's fine. I don't really need either. That could be an interesting play here. I just had a thought, but I don't think it'll work because you guys won't let it happen.
Hold on. Wally, could you vamp for me? I got to cut my mic real quick. My wife's lost her phone.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
No, the thought I was just having is, what if I paired Jahmyr Gibbs with my running backs? That could end up being real sexy. And then I realized there's zero chance that Evan or Adam will let me get a discount on Jahmyr Gibbs. So that's kind of unfortunate. But at the same time, $27 Etienne, that's about the right price, I think, for him. But I don't know. Just am not feeling him. All right. Cool. I will let Ramondre go at this price, but I just want to make sure you guys are spending money here. And I think Adam's going to get him for like 30. Oh, he's letting Ramondre go? Okay, well, I get it. I mean, it all depends on whether that's your guy or not. Waddle will be interesting. Waddle or Olave? Maybe DK. That could be a fun little thing to do here. I'm trying to come up with different plans. It is all going to depend on the price point of what happens. Like, I'm either investing like that money as a third running, like I'm probably taking a good chunk of what I have left and putting it into because I got like I got about $60 left that I want to play with. Is that right? Yeah, $60 left for 4 spots. So I don't mind taking a good chunk of that, but I'm questioning whether I want to put it at the wide receiver position or at like that third flex for a running back, and then just go full on like. And it really all depends on what some of these guys go for here. Good. Like I wasn't gonna let Etienne. Aiton. What is that? How do you say that name? Aiton? I think it's Aiton. I don't know. I'm vamping here. Kind of want to know who that dude in the background was.
I'm back. Thank you.
Yeah. Who was that guy that was right behind you?
What?
There was someone behind you with like long red hair, it looked like.
That's my wife.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought
She had a red jacket on. Huh.
Yeah, I was not looking, I guess.
Would I have wanted a $28 Travis Etienne?
I think that's about the right price for him. God damn it. Oh. Is it Aiton or Etienne here? What's this guy's name?
Aiton.
Aiton? Okay. Well, he
But
just got Aaron Jones for $28, which honestly I would have been very happy with. I think Aaron Jones. Okay, I want to look at Aaron Jones's fantasy ranking last year because I don't understand why he is as cheap as he is. Let's see, half PPR. Aaron Jones was the RB9. Why is Aaron Jones? Aaron Jones was the RB9. Let's see. Last year, Aaron Jones was the RB12. In 2020, Aaron Jones was the RB5. When is the last time Aaron Jones has not been an RB1? Oh, he was the RB2 in 2019. So for the last 4 years, Aaron Jones has been an RB1. And yet you can get him for under $30 consistently in auction. That's just bad process. Because if you think they're going to run the ball less with Jordan Love, you don't understand the offense Matt LaFleur runs and football in general. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers will throw it a lot more because he's Aaron Rodgers. Young quarterbacks you bring along with a balanced running game, especially in that Shanahan-style offense. God damn it, Olave went for 35. That was too much. I wouldn't have spent it, but I like the idea of that. I will go $20 Kenneth Walker, though, if I can get it. I guess I can't. That would have been a fun possible third RB spot there. But that's okay. I don't mind letting some of this money out of the pot here. Actually, looking at where I'm at here compared to everyone else, so we only got 3 guys with over $100. 2 guys now because Adam just got Kenneth Walker for 20. So, guys, I got my nomination in. I just want you to know it didn't auto draft for the first time because I am a professional. I am always paying attention. What are we doing here? Is it still going here? I'm going to hit refresh here. Because it looks like, no, yeah, it just went weird. But it looks like my camera went out onto YouTube. $21 out of the pot for Debo. I love it because I want no shares of the receiving game in San Francisco. My problem is I think Ayuk, Debo, and Kittle are going to make it impossible to predict which guy's going to do well. So I want none of it. It's too hard. Evan, are you still around there?
yeah, I feel like that's a headache I just don't want.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard me say before, my camera isn't working on the YouTube stream.
Oh, on it. Thank you.
Yeah, that's all I was saying. And
All
like
right,
I
it
know
should be up in 10 seconds.
they're here to see a very pretty, very high Wally Disney. Let's see. I think I will let DK go for this price. And I might end up hating it, but I think I want to save my money on a couple of other potential guys. Because it's getting to a point here. So, like, there's 2, 3, 5 people with more money than me. So I'm right in the middle here, which means I can get back to being a little bit competitive and fighting for guys. And I'm okay with that. And I like DK. I like him a lot. And I actually think DK is being criminally undervalued. So I might have made a mistake there. But I'm kind of trusting my ability in finding. I want more of these mid-tier wide receivers. And, like, I could. That $10 that extra $10 I put into DK Metcalf, I think I can put into 2 other guys to make sure I get them instead. And I feel like they're going to be in line. You going to let Calvin Ridley go here, Evan?
Yeah, Cooper Kupp and Amon St. Brown.
Oh yeah, you're doing Euro.
Yeah.
So you already got your guys.
Yeah, I have so much flexibility at flex that I don't have to do this.
And I'm worried that I'm doing the same thing because this is what Amon St. Brown was doing last year. And I was like, I can't do that price point. And I'm worried I'm doing the same thing with Calvin Ridley. But history says he's not. I know he's your guy, and I love Calvin Ridley as a player, and I hope he proves me wrong.
Sonny Jim says, soon the dark matter Stargate shall activate, and the Supreme Master will sit upon us. Well, I await our Supreme Master. That sounds great. I'll set out some cheeses.
Yeah, that's cool. What does he think about Antonio Gibson? That's what I want to know.
I want to see Calvin really hit 30, because then I'm a trendsetter. I was doing it weeks ago. Come on. Yeah, trendsetter. 2 weeks ahead. I ruined it for everyone.
The risk is too much for that price point for me for Calvin Ridley.
31. Wow, this is more than when Moo and I were going after it. Like, Jesus, when Fatty and I were going after it. We stopped at 31.
Dude, I love it. Let Jim get his $32 Calvin Ridley because that means
Plasma.
he's right at my price point.
Pat
There's only
Plasma. That was a clutch nomination. Oh my God. That was beyond clutch.
All right, that's why I said I won't be able to do the Gibbs thing. If I was in another room, I might have been able to get him for under 30, but I won't and in a real auction because he's a guy I'll have 3 shares of. He's a guy who probably should be a $45 player who's going for $35 at running back. Like that level of value is just incomparable to me. Yeah, this is I definitely went the opposite of zero RB or hero RB. I went all RBs and fuck wide receivers. I like Jahmyr Gibbs. You might be seeing Jahmyr Gibbs for $40 and think I have not seen this in any auction room. That's because we understand that the history of running backs taken in the top 15 of the NFL draft their rookie year. Those guys are like 80% of the time they're RB1s. They finish the year as that. He is so goddamn good. And people who are shitting on the Lions for reaching for Gibbs did not watch Alabama. I don't think they did. He's going to be so good.
That offense is poised to explode, too.
You can get Judy for 14.
I need to reach in a few players now. I did it bidding 39 for Gibbs. I thought that'd be enough, but this market's about to get very cold very fast.
Yeah, it is. But this is the guy that you do that for. You got $90. I was gonna say, and you're gonna let Mark Andrews go for 25. I don't let Mark Andrews go for 25, and I don't think I'm as big a stan of his as you are.
He body slammed a Washington guy who recovered his fumble. This dude's ready. He is going to ascend back to the highlights of the heavens.
Oh no, he's to me, I think all I want is shares of Andrews, Hawkinson, or Kyle Pitts, and I feel pretty damn good about my tight end position. I think Kyle Pitts might be the best value in fantasy football at tight end, and I was just about to. I forgot that I had
it's just
Josh Allen for a second, but Justin Herbert, are you kidding me? I will say that if I'm you, I don't go for Justin Herbert here. And the reason I don't is because I got Andrews. So I want to do I'll pay it a little extra to get Lamar.
I can't pass up an $8 Justin Herbert volume.
Truth be told, I don't blame you.
I cannot.
I find myself in that situation all the fucking time. So I feel you.
That market's starting to get real crispy.
God damn it. I can't do Amari Cooper for this price. And it's right. He's just a little bit over. I don't care. You know what? The market is going to crash, but I think. Yeah, this is going to be weird, but whatever. Yeah, my receivers are going to be weak. But at least I have the third most money left. So that should help me get the guys that I want because I have a lot of guys that I really want. So
3 of the last 4 guys went to me. I did what I said. I made the moves.
Yeah. I want one of those guys. Who are the guys I'm going to get here? I might be, if I can get him into a little bit of a discount, I'll feel a lot better about all of this. Hey, nice. That's who I was going to nominate next. Was it actually? Yeah, I think it was. Okay. I'm starting to set up my queue. I'm at that point where I'm actually putting guys in my queue that I want. So let's see. If I do this right, I'm doing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I'm just going to plan on doing this and figure shit out later. Yeah, I can't do the Damian Pierce or Cam Akers for $20, but I think I should be willing to do that. Although with my core running backs, I don't need that. Who am I nominating next? I think that's who I'm nominating next. I know who I would nominate next if I were you.
This guy.
Hmm?
I should have done Hawkinson. Who would you have
I was
done?
going to say.
Oh, okay.
I would have done Hawkinson if I were you.
I didn't
You have
see
Mark
it.
Andrews.
It
I'm
took me a
glad
while.
you.
That was
I'm
a tough one to figure out.
Yeah, no. Like the first thing I do, and I didn't do it the last two, and I should have. Is once I got Josh Allen, I should have been putting all the quarterbacks in my queue.
I was trying to gum up roster slots with another running back because I still need a second running back. But the tier break when I scrolled down was too much for it to be a significant amount. And so then I was scrolling back up and just looking at it before I finally was like, oh, tight end. I had like 1 second left, so I just stabbed it.
But truth be told, I might not throw another quarterback like in the queue. I should have done it for like a couple of top, like for Lamar and for Burrow. But I might still see if I can get a $5 Trevor Lawrence because I don't mind having a second quarterback. Because if Trevor Lawrence and Josh Allen are both really good, that's trade value later, or it's insurance. Like, I know a lot of people don't like having those backup quarterbacks. I won't really have a backup tight end unless I go real cheap. I go two $1 tight ends. So, like, the reason I didn't nominate Fields just now is basically because I'm like, Keenan Allen will get $22. And if Fields isn't nominated in the next round of drafts, the next couple, I might get him for cheap. And then I could have, like, two guys that I think are going to be top 8 quarterbacks. And in a 12-man league, that has value. Someone will trade me and upgrade at another position just to have a guy like that. So let's look here. Do I have... Yeah, I have the second most money left to spend. I love it. Let me see what my... Who just got nominated?
Hawkins stuff.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to let him go for $23 because the big thing I decided once I got Josh Allen in that running back core was that I wanted I was probably going to have to go cheaper on tight end. But at the same time, if I could have gotten him at what I consider a discount, I would have done it to have two positional advantages at tight end and at quarterback. But like, I'd rather use the core of my money and getting a bunch of my wide receivers, and then I'll go a little bit cheaper at my tight end position and feel pretty good about myself. Because I have guys that I can get two $5 tight ends and feel like one of them's going to hit. But the big thing right now is I got two core running backs. I want my receivers. I want my studs to fill out this roster. And the nice thing, too, is because that was Adam, and I actually think he'll compete against me for some of the same players, I took out like 2/5 of his stack.
Yeah. Taking out Adam is like one of my top goals in these mocks. Good job,
Well,
Adam.
taking out guys that I know is like one of my goals.
Yeah.
Who did you say was Fudge? Did you
Chase.
say Fudge was Chase? Oh, Chase? Okay. I don't like. I like that. I think it's adorable that Adam thinks that I'm going to let him get DJ Moore. Like my number one receiver, like left on the board. I have no receivers. I get it. We're both Bears fans, but also I think that DJ Moore is going to be a top 10 fantasy wide receiver. So I don't mind that I didn't spend money early. Like, he's still cheaper than what he should have gone for.
All right, I just pushed in for 2 running backs, and so I got to wait till the market cools. I'm going to be back in like 3 minutes. I'll make sure my family's doing all right.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Make sure your family's doing good. All right, so what do we want to do here? Ugh. I want to like go Miles Sanders. I'm not doing it at that price though. So yeah, these are the running backs that I'm putting in my queue. It's funny how my bench always looks almost identical with the like guys that I pick up. I need to like balance out a little bit and take some other guys because I don't want like 10 benches that look identical like at $1 because that feels like it'll be a problem. But $20 Miles Sanders is probably I mean the data says it's a good move. I don't believe in Miles Sanders. I just I don't want shares of that Carolina offense this year. I think it's going to be a mess. Like there are some teams that I pretty much scratch off getting players for, the teams that I think are going to be in the bottom of the offense because like there's something that just that makes my stomach sick if I'm over here like wondering is Washington's offense going to do anything this week? Right? Imagine having to believe in Washington. At the same time, like I will take one top player from any team, like if it's like a Terry McLaurin, because Terry McLaurin was a what did Terry McLaurin rank in half PPR last year? That is the question. He was the number 14 wide receiver. I'm gonna let the bot take him because I kind of wanted Terry Lockett, but I kind of also didn't want Terry Lockett. I mean, Tyler Lockett. Why am I calling him Terry? Because I was just talking about Terry McLaurin. $10 James Conner. Remember what I was talking about? Offenses I want 0 shares of. Like I get that James Conner is the lead back in Arizona. Once they're down 20 points, how much are they going to be using their running back? Because I don't think it's going to be a lot, and you can keep it. What did Debo do last year? Because it looks like Brandon Ayuk had a nice year last year. 1,000 yards and 8 touchdowns. Yeah, that's a pretty damn good year. Much better than Debo. So who's going up here? Okay, good. I like that. Adam got James Conner because that took another $10 out of his stack. Oh, no $5 Justin Fields. My heart is broken. Etienne, you got money. Like, or Aiton. Man, Aiton has that much money, no quarterback, and they just let Justin Fields go for $8. That is the bot being bad. It's. I was just talking about McLaurin here too. No, I'm okay with letting him go at that price because it's Washington's offense. I actually think he's worth that $10, but I think I'm going to be looking at. I don't know. I can't do it. His profile's too similar to other guys that I like. No, that's the guy I'd rather have, even though he's way worse. But who's the guy I'm going to nominate next? I think it's going to be you. Actually, they're still bots. Oh, well, Evan's doing his auto nomination. So I am kind of annoyed because he auto nominated the guy I wanted. So when I said that, like, there was a reason I punted tight end for Hawkinson, it was basically because of I knew that DJ Moore and Drake London were both going to cost me a little bit of money if I wanted to get both of them, and I wasn't going to let those are the two receivers I'm determined to have on my core if I had to pay up for. I think both of them are going to be top 10 guys this year. They're two of my favorite values at wide receiver. So I'm trusting my ability at looking at wide receivers to make my choices here. And on this note, you know what? One of the bots will take Godwin. That's $8 out of the pot for a guy I want no part of because Tampa Bay's offense. Ugh. Let's see. I'm looking at this over here, and yeah, at least we're still going. Just me. Chris Godwin for $9. Adam, really? You look at Kyle Trask and Baker Mayfield, and you're like, I want all the receivers on that offense. I got to get me some of that Tampa Bay magic happening. I'm glad that you feel that way. I do not. Yeah, I got some running back and receiver options left. So this will be a fun way to build up my roster. I want to look at some of the teams that are still going here. Do a breakdown. Since I know the first three guys are from our Discord, we'll do those guys. First, you got my team. I got Josh Allen, DJ Moore, Drake London, Christian McCaffrey, and Najee Harris. I'm pretty damn happy with that core. I got the best fantasy quarterback, and I got the best running back on my team. I got a strong number 2 running back, and I got DJ Moore and Drake London as guys who should emerge and vastly outperform their ADP. So that'll be nice. Then we have next team over here. Chase, Fudge. Justin Fields auto-drafted for $8, and I think he's a guy who doesn't actually like Justin Fields
anymore. That's awesome.
Which cracks me up. But he's got Justin Jefferson, Jonathan Taylor, Austin Eckler. He's counting on those 3 guys to carry him and then just finding enough guys who emerge outside of those positions to help him. Viable strategy. Adam's got Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Chris Godwin, Kenneth Walker, Jahmyr Gibbs, TJ Hawkinson, James Conner. I like the Walker Gibbs core. Godwin is your second receiver, though. No, thank you, man. I think you could have gotten a better guy here. James Conner for 11, I also don't really agree with. I want more receivers than I want running backs in that spot.
Oh, see, I like his team.
See,
I think he's a little weak at wide receiver too.
He's got 2 guys that I'm out on. So that's all that is.
All right. Thank you, Wally. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and then let's see. And then I just got a $10 Christian Watson, so I'm feeling really fucking good about. Yeah, so Drake London, DJ Moore, and Christian Watson is my receivers. Like I said it earlier at the top of the show, I love those second, third year, fourth year guys who've shown they can break out. Now DJ Moore's in his 6th year, but he's been a 1,000-yard receiver multiple times, and he's never had a quarterback like he has. So I think that he's more likely gonna outperform where he's at because let's look at some DJ Moore numbers real quick. Are we still waiting for a nomination here? Is that what this is? I feel like there should have already been a guy.
Kyle Pitts went for $6.
What?
Kyle Pitts went for $6.
It didn't even show up on my fucking screen.
Are you on a phone?
Yeah. I fucking Yahoo, your app sucks, all right?
It's the worst. It's like reaching NFL.com levels.
Yeah. You had the best apps. You had the best thing of the 3. Like, you're better than NFL.com. You were better than ESPN. And you're like, well, if they're going to be shitty, why don't we also be shitty? Fucking good God. That makes me mad. In case you were wondering who I was going to take at tight end.
Yeah, $6 Pitts is pretty good.
It's fucking ridiculous. He's going for under $10, but I would have taken him at $10. Anyway, let's get to DJ Moore. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting this worked up. It's a fucking mock draft. Who cares?
That's your job.
But also, I like to be right, and I like to get the value and do the best I can in my roster construction.
Yeah.
But also, I'm not too worried about it. I just got David Montgomery for $10, so I'm feeling pretty strong about that for my 3rd running back.
Yeah, we have to be
It also,
strong. It's the point where people start asking us to share our mock results. And I had to share one today. I was like, okay, I kind of left the room at this point, so ignore that. And I don't want that. I want to just drop a team where I'm like, boom.
yeah. So I got 6 spots I got to fill up here. What's the money left here? So my max is 14. That's not too bad here. A couple of guys with a few guys over here with over dude, I don't understand what some of these people are doing here, but okay.
Who are you talking about?
No, I'm just looking at how much money people have left at this spot in the draft, and
Yeah.
it feels like a mistake. Do I? You know what? Fuck this. I will take a $5 James Cook. Like, I'll go $2 in my rest of my wide receivers to strengthen up my running back core. I'll let him go for $6. No, I will take him for $7. I don't give a shit. I'll go $1 wide receiver the rest of the way. Although part of me is like, I should have gone. I could have probably saved that money for Javonte, but someone's going to spend like $15 on Javonte Williams, so I have to accept that and move on with it. So now, like, I feel really good about my running backs because then I got David Montgomery and James Cook to go with McCaffrey and Harris. Montgomery is a good floor guy to pair with Harris, and then Cook's got the upside, so they balance each other out. Now I'll probably finish up with the rookie running back, and then I'll feel good. Or maybe Jerick McKinnon. Who knows?
Not on my watch.
Yeah. And you see, like...
Roshan looking good in the preseason today.
Yeah, I like Roshan. I know, like I said, I wasn't going to be able to get Javonte, so I went for James Cook, my number 2 guy. It's kind of like... knowing like what the trends are makes a difference. Like, and you have to be realistic. You can't be like, well, what if I could have gotten this guy cheap and it turns out you missed someone else? You just got to balance it out sometimes.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I couldn't get Goddard. James Cook did cost me Goddard, but that's fine. There's still a couple of tight ends that I like here. And I could just go $1 on a couple of tight ends. So I need to figure out some wide receivers because I'm going to miss some guys. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to get an $8 Hopkins, but I kind of figured I was worth a try. Like, I got to at least make an effort to do that.
God, do I care enough about Hopkins right now?
I mean,
nah.
Let's see. What was Hopkins on a per game basis here?
See if people like this guy.
Oh, yeah, no. People love DeAndre Hopkins. Was Hopkins hurt all year last year?
No, he was suspended for PED 6 games.
Where are you, Hopkins? Oh, yeah, he was the... So, where are you? Yeah, he was top 10 in points per game. He was like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He was wide receiver 11 in a points per game basis last year. So you can get him for $15 in your league. I want shares of Hopkins. I just wanted shares of other guys just as much, apparently.
Has Mom's timer gone off?
Yeah, I kind of knew I wasn't going to get, like, nominating a guy. Oh, I should be nominating kickers and defenses. Whatever.
Yeah, 5 minutes sounds right. Sorry. Talking to my
good.
son. His twin brother is away at diabetes camp, so he's kind of deactivated without the twin there. He's just chill, bored.
Yeah, so I got like can I just say Mike Evans is just so incredibly undervalued this year? Where's Mike Evans? I don't know. Where am I? Am I missing? Yeah, there you are. He was the wide receiver 14 on a points per game basis last year. He was also the wide receiver 16. Like, he's never not been a top 24 wide receiver. But for some reason, like, you can get him for under $10. I will have at least 3 shares of Mike Evans because his price has dropped too hard, and I get it. Like, Baker Mayfield sucks. But Like Mike Evans has been a good receiver through multiple like quarterbacks. He's never had a bad year. Like, why would you not have him? It makes absolutely no sense to me. Let's look at some of these rosters here. You know whose roster I haven't looked at yet? Yours, Evan.
Oh, nice.
Let's look at it. Let's take a look at what Euro RB will net you. $8 Justin Herbert. That's a tasty Euro. Cooper Kupp and Amon-Ra St. Brown to get that wide receiver core with Mark Andrews at tight end. You got Cam Akers and Alexander Madison, and he's got the wide receiver market crash. Jalen Hyatt. Ooh, I want me some Jalen Hyatt, but I'm not going to do it. So now he's going to get some value wide receivers is what it seems like the plan is going to be, right, Evan?
Yeah, there's a couple wide receivers that I wouldn't mind flexing, but then
Why'd you go $22 for Alexander Madison?
The guaranteed floor.
I don't know.
They've got two. They can't stack the box against Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson.
I get it, but he didn't look that good last year, and they don't run the football. Like they're in a different.
He didn't look that good last year. But I'm just looking for $20 running backs that are boring.
Yeah, I get it, I guess, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to be going $2 players the rest of the way. So
I really want Christian Kirk.
You could have gotten him.
I can still get him.
Oh, you can get him still. You can't take it with you.
Good. I want at least one piece of that Jacksonville offense. Dang.
I get it. I kind of feel the same way. I just couldn't.
I've got $10 left and 8 positions to fill. I can do it.
I want no parts of Rachaad White.
I love how his value's gone down to 5. That's where I had him like a month ago in my articles.
What was I doing? I was betting unders on Tampa Bay rushing totals all of last year and making a profit. And I don't know that Rachaad White's any better than Leonard Fournette. I don't think that team has gotten any better. I think, if anything, it may have gotten worse. All right. I kind of felt like I wasn't going to get Ingram there. So what are my tight end options here? Yeah, we're just going to go cheap $1 guys.
Is whatever. Freiermuth still out there?
Who?
Freiermuth.
No, he's gone.
Oh, shit. How much?
I think he went for 5 or 6.
6, you're right.
$6. I don't like him that much. Although, honestly, for the floor, I probably should have tried going. But I didn't want to put all my money into Freiermuth.
I hope you and I and Adam have enough sleepers to go around where we don't poach each other. I think we had it. The toolbox strategy kind of blew up this year, so everybody was like group thinking that.
Yeah, no, I got a bunch of guys. And honestly, if my guys go, I have my deep guys. I mean, Jalen Hyatt already went, which kind of surprised me, but at the same time, it didn't surprise me that much. Daniel Jones for $2. Who is Alvin Kamara here? 3. That's not a bad sleeper choice for a discounted price. I get the Alvin Kamara love, but I kind of don't want the Saints offense, except for Chris Olave.
I like my nutso guys to be wide receivers, not running backs who just had blessed seasons.
You know what? I will throw $1 on this guy if I can get him cheap, but I probably won't. Just
I want to keep.
The clear best tight end.
I want to expand about that. I like my players, if they're nuts, to be wide receivers. I don't like them to be running backs who just had a down season because wide receivers nuts. That's because all wide receivers are nuts and divas.
Who's on the board right now? Because I can't see.
Marquise Brown.
Oh, Marquise Brown.
Whereas a running back has a down season and then does something nuts in the off season, that just might be CTE complications. You know what I mean? I don't want that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Here's Calvin Harris.
Who?
Calvin Harris.
Oh,
he's an EDM DJ.
Okay. Yeah, I already got James Cook. I'm not taking the other running back.
I'm just throwing dudes out because I
will say Damian Harris is probably being a little bit underrated here.
I want to say
We
they
might
didn't
not
they
be
have.
able to
Wait a
say.
minute. Wait a minute. No.
Let's see.
Okay. Okay. Waleed.
Here we go. Guy I
Waleed.
don't mind getting for $1. What?
Waleed.
Okay. Evan.
James Cook. Yahoo projected rushing yards 1,043.
Okay.
Damian Harris. Yahoo projected rushing yards 847. You're telling
Yeah.
me these two chuckle nuts are going to siphon 2,000 yards from Josh
Hold
Allen?
on. Hold on. What is Josh Allen's projected rushing
Let me go
yards?
check.
Just
That's what
like
I'm
I
doing
want
right
to.
now. Yeah. 692.
I'm gonna pull up here just so we can really get into it.
I'm going to.
Last year, the NFL team with the most rushing yards.
That's where I was going next. Yeah.
Were the Bears with 3,000. So what you basically are saying is they're going to be a top. So what does that total out to? 2,700, 2,600, over 2,600, right?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're basically saying they're going to be a top 5 rushing offense. Buffalo was the number 9 rushing offense with 2,232 rushing yards. So not completely insane, but also kind of insane because we just got that from 3 players.
Yeah, they have a almost 20% jump in rushing yards from one year to the next with no change in scheme or coaches.
Yeah, that's bad math
Hell,
is what that is.
That's super weird.
Samaje Perine, is Mark one of our guys? $2 Samaje Perine nomination seems like. Also, a lot of respect that you went with Samaje Perine there. Game does respect game. I already got 4 running backs. I might just skip the rest of the running backs and just focus on wide receiver, since that's what I skimped on earlier. And just hope nobody gets hurt. Let's see. What are our teams looking like here? What is Chase here? We got Justin Fields, Justin Jefferson, Jonathan Taylor, Austin Eckler, and I think he didn't even get his $3 Samaje Perine. Adams got Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Chris Godwin, Kenneth Walker, Jahmyr Gibbs, T.J. Hawkinson, James Conner, Mike Williams. I like Mike Williams. I like Mike Williams a lot. Evan, you got Justin Herbert, Cooper Kupp, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Cam Akers, Alexander Madison, Mark Andrews, and Christian Kirk. I have Josh Allen, DJ Moore, Drake London, Christian McCaffrey, Najee Harris, Christian Watson, David Montgomery, and James Cook. So we got 3 more wide receivers we need. We're probably going to do a double tight end move here. And then, yeah. $3 San Francisco defense.
You're going to do a double tight end move?
I think I might.
Did you see that?
$1 tight ends.
Did you see that article snippet? I was just posting receipts all morning. I don't know if you caught that.
If I completely punt tight end, I'll do 2 $1 guys.
That's totally fine.
Right.
But I was posting fancy receipts of horrible auction takes all morning. Yeah. And one of them was football guys had 4 writers debate how many tight ends they will take in auction depending on the league. And some were like, I just take 1. Some were like, I take 2 or I take 3. And I'm like, nobody fucking cares. Literally no one out there is wondering, should I take 1 or 2 or 3 tight ends? No one has ever asked us that in the thousands of questions people have asked us.
Also, the correct answer is it depends on my roster.
Yeah. I was like, this is not advice that someone's going to be Googling. I'm not sure why you're doing this. No one's like, should I have 2 or 3 tight ends in a 18
Also, I'm only doing 1 tight end because I did get Darren Waller for $4. Where my biggest problem with him is I don't trust him to stay healthy. But having said that,
you'll just hit the blob. Yeah,
that's so weird. Yeah, but at the same time, Darren Waller has a chance to outperform his ADP for $4. That's a good lottery pick.
Since we're kind of vapping, let me run some other stuff from this morning at you.
Sure.
Okay, so I've long been of the opinion that the worst piece of fantasy auction advice out there, and I saw it in the wild today from a reputable website. I think it was 4for4. Was hey, you can nominate a kicker or defense early for $1.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Shut the fuck up and know what you're doing. Yeah. Like, I can
Okay.
nominate a kicker early, and then someone will spend $2 and they wasted a fucking
Okay.
half of a percentage point of their goddamn fucking cap. No, fuck you. You're bad, wrong, and dumb, and I hate you.
Let me throw a wrinkle in that one person put in, because we're 100% in agreement there. Uh, what if they know their league and their league lets every single wide receiver, every single kicker and defense go for $1 every single year? So you're guaranteed to get that defense for $1. Is it still bad to nominate them early before anyone else?
No. Are you kidding me? If I have a defense that I think is going to be the number one defense, or a kicker that I think will be the number one kicker, if I have that strong of a feeling and I know I can save $1, yeah, I'll fucking do that. I'm
No.
trying to build my core. I don't give a shit about that. Like, I'm trying to knock money out of the pool, but other people will do that for me.
Oops, I nominated Dallas. Thank you, bot, for saving me.
I was going to go $2. Why would you need to be saved from Dallas?
I didn't
Do you have a
nominate him.
defense?
I don't know. I was just knee jerk reacting to the fact that I was like, I didn't control
Dallas
this.
is my number one. They're my number one defense this year. They're the fantasy defense I want, because I think that the Cowboys are not going to score as many points, so that's going to be just a thing that needs to happen.
They intercepted my boy Trevor Lawrence's first preseason pass. Oh shit, there's
God,
games on.
bots fucking yeah. The Bears game is on. I'll have to watch it later.
The Jags
I
game
just
on?
started
Jags.
watching.
Yeah, let me check this shit out. Okay, also,
Yeah,
speaking of shit that's gotten shittier, NFL Premium Plus, whatever our company is part of, is so shitty. They keep they keep logging me out randomly and then be like, hey, you should subscribe to NFL Premium Plus. I'm like, yeah, we've been subscribers for 7 fucking years now. Okay, can we just watch this preseason shit without being garbage? Oh god,
I don't understand. Like, I just don't understand not investing in the infrastructure to let everyone see your product and just make money that way. Like, the way they compartmentalize it, it's like just the straight up greed of it all. It's so just annoying. All right, This is gonna be weird. I don't like how this is like shaping up so far.
I'm gonna put on. I'm gonna replay Jags Detroit.
All right, I guess I can do that.
Two
Yeah,
dollar Antonio Gibson. That's not bad, Adam. That's not bad.
I don't want any shares of Antonio Gibson. Yeah, I'll do that at the back of my bench, and this too, and that's. I guess we're at that point, huh?
Yes, I have NFL Premium. Oh my god, assholes!
All right.
No, you're not offering me the
What's
game.
my max? Who did I just? Did I get someone for cheap that I missed? Oh, I got Waller. I was like, why did my money go down?
Yeah, that Waller was a good get. Holy freaking cow!
I need people to fill out their roster so I can be done with this.
Yeah, I'm trying to put on the Jags, and it's just like, what the fuck, man? You're showing me every single game but the damn Jags.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, my Paramount Plus won't let me unsubscribe. It's like you have to go here, and then there's no option to cancel my subscription, which I find kind of illegal.
Yep, that's capitalism.
I haven't gotten onto my desktop, but if it continues, I'll just see. I feel like I could probably find a class action lawsuit lawyer who'd want to take that up if that's actually a thing. But I assume once I get on a desktop, it'll let me without any problem. But it's my phone being stupid, because my phone is so out of date. I've needed
Oh
a
my
new
god, I
phone for
actually
like
got the Jags
a
game
while.
to play.
Nice. Ugh. This is just driving me nuts. Okay, who am I going to nominate here? Yeah, I only need one of these running backs. I think I'll be fine.
Ooh, this game has 2 black announcers. I like that. Good for them. All right.
So let's see here. This guy's got yeah, Titan. You gotta love the $67 left in your budget with 4 roster spots left.
Holy shit.
Lauren or Eorin, I'm gonna assume Lauren, 35 with 9 left. Like the back half of this data kind of went to shit, and that's okay. We got a good feel. I think we got good data overall. A lot of people started dropping out after they spent most of their money.
I got to do my actual first successful August execution of Euro strategy.
Yeah. But at this point, I'm just kind of waiting. I got like my $5 max bid. Evan's got his $3 max bid. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 people with like double digits for money.
Say what you will about us, Wally, but we're really good at landing that plane where we're like, okay, bench time. We've got a little money, but we don't have too much money.
Well, that's the most important thing. Like personally, I'd rather just make my queue 50 deep and then leave after I only have $1 left. If I build my roster strong enough, because then I don't have to think about it.
You know me, I like the toolbox guys. I want my toolbox guys.
Yeah, well, I got my guys. I have them in order. Like, I think my running back core, I feel, is really good here. If I go like McCaffrey, Najee.
Oh yeah, you think that's really good? That's a really good running back core. You think?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And I think the 3 receivers I got with London, DJ Moore, and Christian Watson. Now I just got to find the guys who will break out and hope for the best. Let's see here.
Yeah, I gotta set up my shit.
What are some of the receivers that are left here that I could potentially get? We got some guys here that I like. A couple of rookies too. When I spend too much money, I end up going deep on rookies. And the nice thing is I scout rookies. My 4th receiver is Gabe Davis to go with my Josh Allen. How did Gabe Davis? Because I feel like Gabe Davis, everyone thought he was going to be this breakout star last year, and then he wasn't, and so now they don't like him as much. But he was still the wide receiver 27.
Look, how are they going to accommodate a wide receiver 2 when they're rushing for 3,000 yards, Wally?
That's true. I should have taken that into account.
Of course.
I want to look up Gabe Davis here. What were his game logs last year? Because I have a feeling his numbers went down in the second half after Josh Allen got hurt. And let's see if I'm right about that. 1, 2.
Why is Tim Patrick like 20th down from the list here? That dude's dead.
Yeah.
Get him off the
honestly, list. Gabe Davis was just a wide receiver. He was just a flex guy. He had a couple of boom games. He had some what was it? I'd say there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the games you started him, you felt pretty good about. He was very boomer bust, it looks like. No, that's not too bad.
All right, I am down to dollar bids because I got my $3 charbs.
Yeah, I was like, why can't I get charbs? And then I realized I had no money left. So that's okay. I got I need a kicker, defense, and then a couple other things here. Hopefully, let's see. I got 1 more running back and 2 more wide receivers I need. What are we looking at here? This is just annoying. Oh, who's this $2 guy that who did he bid? Who did he nominate?
Brandon Cooks.
Brandon Cooks? Okay, good. I'm not going $3 on him.
Someone went $3.
Yeah, but I can't see it on my phone sometimes.
Oh, I know.
So
that's what I was explaining to you.
Brandon Cooks for $4, good value. Like if you understand trends, it's very easy to get good value elsewhere. Like wide receiver is the easiest thing to just go deep on. But I'm only going lottery picks with my wide receivers at this point.
Yeah.
Like, I will not draft a guy who's after his 3rd year at this point in my queue. Well, that's not true because I got Odell Beckham Jr. in my queue. Because let's be honest, $1 Odell Beckham. Yeah, it's a little. You're just a scratch off, but he's also, if he's healthy, he's got one of the best quarterbacks he's ever had. Who's got nominated here for $2?
Gino.
Okay, you can have your Gino for $2. And that's your last player too. What does Eric's team look like? I'm kind of curious now. He still has like too much money left over. Yeah, he quit with $15 left. That's what we call a fail. And he's got Deshaun Watson and Geno Smith at quarterback. So 2 quarterbacks when you go cheap. I get that. Jalen Hyatt for $3. Okay, I kind of like him already. Mike Evans. DeAndre Swift, I don't like. Deontay Johnson is a guy I'm absolutely fading. He got Tucker and the Dallas Cowboys defense. He's got Saquon, Mixon, and Josh Jacobs. Interesting core. McLaurin and Pittman. His team, I hate his team overall. I don't want Michael Pittman, but your best receiver, Michael Pittman, Terry McLaurin, he just completely ignored wide receiver. That is not how you win fantasy leagues nowadays. So that was the first guy to finish up and fill his roster. We got $3 left to spend on some players. Maybe I'll get myself a kicker or defense. Who knows? Who's nominated right now?
T. Rich just went.
Oh, T. Richardson?
Yeah.
You mean Anthony Richardson?
Yeah.
And then who's getting nominated right now?
Elijah
Moore?
Mitchell.
Oh, okay, cool. Because Elijah Moore is a guy I would have actually considered. Good God. I just need these people with money to fill their rosters up so that this thing will finally finish up and go quickly. Normally, I'd be like, let's just get out of here, but I kind of want to see what I can do because this
it's mid-August. We need to finish strong. I'm tired of posting up drafts and being like, well, I have 2 quarterbacks and 2 tight ends because, All right. My queue is deep enough that if I nominate someone that someone else bids on, I should be golden grounds.
Yeah. $2 Treylon Burks.
How about this guy? Somebody else want him for $2? Good.
All right. Good. Just wanted to double check. He did have an LCL sprain, but he's only out a few weeks. So
who?
Burks will be back. Treylon Burks.
Okay.
The guy I just got for $2. Just making sure I didn't make a mistake there.
Yeah, and when you talk about something, I like to pull it up on the screen for our viewers. So.
Let's go with this guy over here. Did the defense just go? That's too bad. Are there any? Wait, did I not have a defense in my queue? Weird. Thought I did.
Oh yeah, I should queue that up.
Yeah, I just need one of them. Okay. Well, hopefully I can get him in one of the next spots. I got Tyler Bass for $1.
Nice.
Oh, Jerick McKinnon going to, well, I guess he's going to at least a Discord guy. He's definitely going to a Discord guy now.
Well done.
Yep. Jerick McKinnon. That guy is one of the best values this year, I think.
So good. Nice job, Adam.
Okay, so you already took Charbs, so I have one more running back left. So I guess that's going to be what does my team look like here? I'm trying to figure out how I'm finishing up my roster construction.
I'm just gonna nominate your running back so you can get him for 2. Be ready to strike.
Please don't do that.
He's number 1 on my queue.
Is he really?
Yeah. I'm not like trying to collude. He's number 1 on my queue, so I'm like, well,
I might let him go anyway.
Oh, you gotta pay 2 for Roshan.
No, I don't. I'll just take Donta for 1. What just happened? I just got kicked out of here. Fantastic. If it auto bids on someone, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed.
You're back.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put another running back in my queue just to be safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna bump up a few players just to make sure.
Because I'll nominate him for $1 and hope that none of the bots go 2 on it. But I'm not spending $2 on Roshan. I need receivers more than I need running backs. For all of you guys who say I'm just a blind homer, no, I am methodical in the choices I make.
Roshan looks like, I think Adam was saying it today in the preseason game. Roshan looks like he's the only one who can take over that backfield in terms of his skill set.
I like people keep talking to me about Khalil Herbert, and it's not Bears fans because I don't know a Bears fan who's looked at him and been like, yeah, he blows up, but like his what's the stat where it's like the win rate as a running back, like how many successful runs he has is abysmal. Like he's so boom or bust, and that's not a running back that teams will put out there. I need guys who have successful runs. Donta Foreman, I think, has a successful rate, but I don't think he's got the Dalton Kincaid for $1. What like Sam Laporta, Dalton Kincaid? I know people are like getting shares of them.
Rookie tight end.
Yeah, that's my problem. They might do well this year, but if they do, it's an outlier, and you still made a bad decision taking them. Because rookie tight ends, until I see a bunch of rookie tight ends consistently do well, I'm never taking them.
Jeremy Shockey did well in fantasy his freshman year, but he also looked electric in the preseason. It was very obvious the dude was like insanely talented. I've not seen that from Laporta or Kincaid.
Have I done what's my team look like? So I need a defense, right?
All right, who's gonna get money out of the pot here and fill up some slots? Oh, this guy.
Now this is the stage where if you nominate him for $1, you don't mind getting him.
Yes, I think I found the perfect nomination in Zay Flowers. I don't
Zay Flowers
want him,
now?
but I do need a stable of rookie wide receivers, so I'm good either way.
Okay. Yeah. No, that was a good nomination because that's who I would have nominated. I did go $2 for Zay. Yeah, it was between him or Quentin Johnson. And I could have tried waiting, but I'll be honest, I'm fine with Zay. Now I will do Roshan for $1 and hope for the best here. And then hopefully I just have to worry about defense afterward. Let's see how this works because my team might be pretty much done. And I don't give a shit about defense. I stream defenses. I do a weekly streaming defense article. And last year, I'll be honest, I think my success rate was pretty damn high. Because I had some defenses that just absolutely blew up in 1 year weeks. So yeah, this is what my team looks like right now here. I got Josh Allen, DJ Moore, Drake London, Christian McCaffrey, Najee Harris, Darren Waller, Christian Watson, Tyler Bass, fill in defense later, David Montgomery, James Cook, Gabe Davis, Treylon Burks, Zay Flowers, Roshan Johnson.
I still need 7 players.
Don't worry, we're getting to the point soon where it's just gonna. Yeah, we got 3 guys with the money. Bunch of guys with the money left are about to be gone in this next round. So this is gonna start speeding up really fast. But so you look at it. I don't think outside of DJ Moore,
$1.
Yeah,
score.
Roshan is a $1 player.
Nice job.
That's why he's like that guy. I'm like
he's a $3 player at this point.
I mean, I have him ranked higher than a $1 player, but I can get him for that. So I have a rookie running back who might take over his backfield in the second half of the season for my running backs. I got 2 volume plays with Najee Harris and David Montgomery. My elite back and Christian McCaffrey, and then I got James Cook, second-year running back with a ton of athleticism and a high-powered offense. So he's my upside play. That's a good core. I love balancing my running backs that way. Like if I had gotten a couple of young upside guys at running back early, then you might have seen me go for like Damian Harris or Rashad Penny. to balance it out, even though I'm not really that high on those guys. Let's see, what else do we got here? So for my wide receivers, you got Gabe Davis, Treylon Burks, Zay Flowers, Christian Watson, Drake London, DJ Moore. 5 of those guys are a third-year or second-year wide receiver. They're all young guys. So I'm counting on, like, I just need a 60% hit rate to have 3 of these guys be top 24 receivers. I think DJ Moore will be a top 12 receiver, and I'm hoping 2 of these guys can hit the top 10 for me. If I'm right and I hit on some of those breakout guys, I got a really good receiving core to go with my running backs. Josh Allen, he's the best fantasy quarterback. Like, he's my number 1 guy. I'm excited to have him. And then Darren Waller, $4 tight end. He's a guy who can be a stud, like, plus guy for you at tight end. I don't like him that much this year, but I had to go cheap at tight end because, like, I think he'll get hurt. But if he does, I'll find someone. If he stays healthy, his upside's there. But I think there are better tight end plays. But he was the guy to take there to balance out the way I built up my roster. So tight end's a little bit of a question mark for me, but that's okay. You got to do that sometimes. Did my what happened here? Oh, all the defenses I had in my queue just left. That's what happened.
3 straight defenses.
I was very few.
So we both have our queues going. Should we just like move to a snake draft?
I think. I feel like we can wait out the 5 minutes. Mark's the only guy with more than $1.
Okay, cool.
Let's try to fill out the roster and see how it works out.
This will be helpful for people.
Yeah. And the fact is, you guys need to stay until the end of your drafts. Like, this is a mock draft. You want to leave early, I get it. But, like, when you're at the $1 stage, that's fine. But set up your queue to do it so you can see what you would have got. Just put them all in the order you would make, guys.
Mark's bench is really wicked good. But that's
Who does Mark? What does Mark's team look like? I want to see because he's the guy with money left. He went $1 Kirk Cousins, which okay, AJ Brown, Keelan Allen, Derrick Henry, J.K. Dobbins. I don't like. Kyle Pitts for 6, good value. Sanders, fine. Javante, Hopkins, Addison. Yeah, he's got some upside plays here, but he doesn't like the only star power. Well, yeah, he's got AJ Brown and Derrick Henry.
He didn't spend much money.
He's weak on the mid-level guys.
Yeah,
and I think that's really going to hurt him. So who'd you end up nominating here?
I ended up nominating and getting Quentin Johnson.
Oh, okay, cool. Quentin Johnson for $1. Nice.
Thank you.
Let's see if I get the Pittsburgh Steelers defense here. If I don't, maybe I'll get Detroit in the next go-around. Because I think Detroit might be a sneaky sleeper.
Yeah, defense. You're right. Once Mark gets one more player, this option's over.
Oh, yeah, I'm always paying attention to that stuff. Yahoo, when you actually fix your app, add a pass button.
Oh, my God. Mark's still here. He could easily be passing.
I bet you Mark will be passing, too.
Yeah, Mark seems to care.
Okay. Let's see. What's Adam's team look like here? Gibson, McKinnon, Thomas, Mostert. Mostert, I love him as a $1 player, running back. Yeah, he must have taken him when I wasn't paying attention because he was in my queue. $2 McKinnon, also really good.
A chain. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was carded. He was injured today. No one knows, but he was carded off.
Yeah, I saw in our Discord. Oh no, a chain, and I hope he's okay. But also, what just happened here? Oh yeah, it's to you, Evan.
Oh, it's to. I'm done.
Yeah.
I did it.
No, it's done. Yeah, he did his last player. Who did Mark get? That's the question. Mark got Cortland Sutton. I can dig it for your last player. Adam's doing his last player. I hope. Come on, Adam. Well, I hope he has a queue set up because it's going to do it for him. Nope. It's back to you, Evan. Who did Adam go? Nico Collins. He was in my queue. But, like, Houston's an offense. I'll throw him in my queue, but I'm not like excited about it. Did you go Rashee Rice,
Yeah.
Evan? Yeah, I like it. Let's look at Let's look at your team as you're building it here. Where are you going here? So Herbert, Cup, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Cam Akers, Alexander Madison, and that kind of goes with the core of what you were doing. These are just volume guys that you have.
Yeah.
So like give you a decent floor while your receivers do the heavy lifting. Mark Andrews, you got the number 2 tight end in football, in my opinion, this year. Justin Herbert, you got a guy who I think will be a top 3 quarterback. Christian Kirk.
Is Chicago's defense any good?
Probably not.
Tampa Bay's defense.
Go Lions. Aiden
I,
Hutchinson in his second year, they invested in a linebacker. Their secondary, they spent a lot of money.
Tampa Bay because I'm an idiot.
Tampa Bay. Why would I want no shares of Tampa Bay?
I don't know.
Although they got a good defensive coordinator, they got defensive talent, but I just don't want shares of that team because when your offense isn't scoring, like that's a time where your defense could either like be elite or just get smoked because it's on the field for too long. So you got Jameson Williams for $1, nice. Jalen Warren, good sleeper flyer at running back. Tank Bigsby, I guess I don't know.
I think Jacksonville's offense is awesome, and ETN is not good between the 20s and wore down last year.
I think Etienne was coming off a foot injury. I think Etienne is actually undervalued this year.
I think he's undervalued too. I think Bigsby and Etienne are undervalued. That offense is going to.
I didn't like Bigsby's tape. So, but Quentin Johnson and Charbonnet and Rice, I like Rice as a flyer too for like if he's a guy who emerges because he runs the same routes Juju ran. Like in college, the things that Juju excelled at in the Kansas City offense, Rashee Rice did a lot of in college. So he could get into that role, and there's value there. Like for $1, he's he's going to outperform his ADP, and you got him on one of the best player on the best offense in football. So I like what you did, Adam. What did you have here? Burrow, Chase, Godwin, Walker, Gibbs, Hawkinson, Connor, Mike Williams, Antonio Gibson, Jerick McKinnon, Michael Thomas, Raheem Mostert, Odell Beckham Jr., Nico Collins. I like the flyers you took on your bench. Michael Thomas is the only guy I think I'm not interested in of those. Actually, I don't want any part of Antonio Gibson. That team hates him. But you got Mike Williams, you got Odell Beckham Jr. and Nico Collins. So I feel good about that. I hate Chris Godwin so much. I think your receiving core could have been a little bit stronger, but I think Kenneth Walker and Jahmyr Gibbs are good values, and then you got a good positional advantage with Burrow and Hawkins. So decent build. You just have different opinions on players that I have. Chase, let's see what he ended up with. I hope he had his Q set. He did not. You got Justin Fields, Justin Jefferson, Rashad Bateman for $3, but that was a bot. Jonathan Taylor, Austin Eckler, Cole Kmet could go with your Justin Fields. Maybe he did have his Q set up. He just got a chain. Tyler Boyd, Adam Thielen, Gerald Everett, Gus Edwards, Russell Wilson, and 2 defenses. So the bot killed him. We're gonna go on break here. What room are we looking at, Evan?
What do you think? Should we try for I want to do a snake. We don't have that much time. Should we try for a superflex snake and sleeper, or should we just
throw it out there? I'm fine with that.
All right, we'll try it.
All right, I'm gonna go. We'll go on break. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
I'm gonna add everybody.
All right, I'll be back. Throw it in here. Yeah.
All right, so we're into the snake redraft channel. I'm gonna mute my mic.
All right. Oh man, we got Jeff Crisco and Walker Kelly in this.
I know.
We
We
got
got a
this
celebrity
team.
filled draft. We just
Yeah,
need
you
three
got
more people.
need three more, and you get some real good data.
Oh, Josh is joining. Oh, no, he's already joined.
Still three more.
Yeah, but Minnie's typing.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna post in Gen Chat.
I'm pretty excited. I'm either getting Justin Fields or Justin Herbert or Trevor Lawrence, like in my draft spot. This is going to be fun. I specifically set myself up at the 8th position to see what I could build.
Oh, I realize while he's playing that full screen. Sorry about that, everybody.
I mean, we can always open it up to the chat in the.
Do you know how to do that? I do not know how to do that.
I do.
Okay. Let's give it a few more minutes, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's your call.
I'm just going to do it now.
All right. Let's spell her up.
Where do where's the chats? There should be a chat so people will like post these. I might be wrong. Maybe I don't know how to do this.
Hey, you know, while you do that, I'll post it on something awful.
Yeah.
Oops. That sounds very wonderful.
Yeah, this is annoying the shit out of me. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to do it anymore.
You can open up to Discord. They can find a way.
Yeah. Be fucking hungry for this. Oh, they changed it so you can't fuck. Dude, fuck you. Why, Sleeper? You used to be so fucking good. You got rid of the group chats, huh? Because you don't actually want people talking to each other and posting shit. I'm done with that. Yeah, this just makes me feel right that I never really cared for it.
Did you post asking someone to post?
No, because it doesn't exist anymore.
People have been feeling it.
Okay, what?
I'll do it.
Thank you. There we go. Oh no, we got 9 out of 10.
Nice. This,
Tony, when you stop working on FA stuff to help with FA stuff.
tell me we got 10, I'll fire it.
Yeah, we got 9 out of 10 here.
And they get to fill the number one spot, the most coveted spot.
I'm not sure it is the most coveted, but
I'm just trying to sell it here.
I mean, honestly, getting Josh Allen feels good though, and I think hopefully on that back turn, if you can get yourself a Tua or a Cousins or Anthony Richardson, I feel pretty good about that.
We'll get a guy to fill this.
Minnie's in.
All right, all right.
All right, he says he's in, but he hasn't joined yet. There he is.
All right.
All right, guys, we're gonna get this thing started.
Minnie on the clock.
I gotta, huh?
Minnie on the clock.
Minnie's on the clock. Minnie, just take a quarterback. Take your favorite quarterback. It's probably Josh Allen. But oh no, that's my favorite quarterback. My bad. He can't even hear me, so I have no idea. Did you pause it?
I made it
Oh,
I
come
possible.
pause it.
on, dude.
Yeah.
Minnie, pick a dude. Oh, I guess I should yell this in the Discord. All right. That was me, baby. Oh, me. What the hell?
Okay.
Jeff picking Jeff.
Oh, did you start it?
Jeff picked
Really?
Jefferson 1.03. I would
get
love
what
to
he's
hear a
doing.
breakdown of this.
I assume he's just taking quarterbacks with the next 2 picks, and he figures he does that plus has the best wide receiver.
Yeah, but this is an FA draft. It's going to be like 8 quarterbacks in the first round. Good Lord, I will take Jalen Hurts at 6th overall. What the hell is even going on here?
I'm getting
Nice Trevor Lawrence love, Walker. Love it. You get your Fields, boy. Sorry. They came off. Oh, Burrow?
I'm not taking Fields over Burrow.
Ah.
I'll give Tony a shot at Fields.
Who is Tony? AJB Fan Club?
Yeah. Oh.
Like I said, this is an FA draft. It's going to be at least 8 quarterbacks in the first round. We know what side our bread is buttered on. And we are at pick 12 with no running backs picked yet in the Football Absurdity Superflex draft. And there's the first running back off the board.
I was going to say that's not going to stay that way.
And I am up. And Jesus K. Rice, I have Jalen Hurts and my pick of the wide receivers. Let's go with this homeboy.
This is, yeah. I was hoping I'd get Jamar Chase, and I knew I was going to get Jamar Chase because I wanted to have Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. And I'm kind of sad about this now. This is going to be real interesting.
People see the picks? Hold on.
Huh?
I don't think people can see the picks on the main screen. Hold on.
I can see him.
On the YouTube screen? Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's over there. Yes, Aaron Rodgers just went to Jeff Crisco. He believes in Rage 2. Kind of wonder if he's going Garrett Wilson with the next pick. I think that's what I would do. Yeah. Ooh, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Mini. What a nice Josh Allen and Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Teams be nice.
Now, at this point, I think I'm taking Tua, but I don't know. Oh, Mini just took Wilson. Happy Saturday, Tony. Where are we at ranking?
Tony Richardson in the 3rd round. You'll love to see it.
Anthony Richardson. He was mine. He was going to be the guy I took next. Like, no brainer for me.
Mandrews. I'm calling him Mop Andrews this season. Waleed, I'm trying to make that happen. His name is Mop Andrews.
Yeah.
Because I don't
Evan
care.
was sniped. Yeah, you see Walker just yelled, Evan sniped.
What did he say?
You got sniped on Mark Andrews.
Oh no, I don't want Mop Andrews. I want some Saquon. Lord.
With Saquon, yeah.
But I like me some Mop Andrews because he soaks up all the targets. I don't care who's on that team. Lamar is hitting him with a second read or sprinting out of the pocket.
Yeah, I'll take Tua.
I don't like that we're at 4,399 kilobytes per second and it's still blurry on the screen. That kind of bothers me. That's a production note. That shouldn't happen.
Kirk Cousins, Jared Goff here to go with Jamar Chase and Travis Kelce.
Uh,
And that's I was thinking of taking a 10 spot to see what strategy I would go with. And I think I like what Tony did there. He got two of the best players, and then he got the two best quarterbacks.
I like this guy who has Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, and Justin Fields, and a decent slate of quarterbacks
Yeah.
left.
I mean, I was going to say, you go Dak Prescott there.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You went Jalen Waddle on me.
I would have gone Prescott.
That's too bad, because it just means I have to take T. Higgins to go with my Joe Burrow.
What the heck?
That's already what I was planning on doing. I was Waddle or Higgins.
This isn't best ball.
Huh?
This isn't best ball.
Who's asking if this isn't best ball?
Me.
What? So yeah, I got myself. Ooh, not bad. I forgot I got Bijan. Oh, I like my team.
All right. Well, clearly I need a second quarterback here. So clearly I'm going to pick Deshaun Watson with my pick. And here it is. Oh, no. I accidentally clicked on a non-complete rapist. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. What'll I do?
You go. Oh, you want Jonathan Taylor? Really?
I mean, fourth round.
No, you don't want Jonathan Taylor.
Fourth round.
You don't want Jonathan
Fourth
Taylor. I don't.
Round.
I said it earlier. Listen to the TH Fantasy podcast. You don't want him.
Counterpoint. Fourth round.
And
Kind of should have picked Najee Harris, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You might be able to get him at the next pick, although you probably want
No, I won't, dude. Everybody saw how good Pittsburgh's offensive line has improved this game.
Oh, did they have a good preseason?
They looked good. The offensive line looked good. Jalen Warren was tearing people up.
I knew Tony Pollard was going here.
Is the oven preheated? Yeah, I just put pizza rolls in. Excellent job. Thank you.
All right. So, Adam taking Dak here. You got CeeDee Lamb, right? Really? I will say, if Minnie is paying attention and he sees the two quarterbacks, he realizes he might want to make a move on a quarterback here. Because who are the quarterbacks left? Dak, Russ, Gino? Daniel Jones. I can respect it. So who's the next guy I'm looking at here? Going running back or wide receiver, or maybe tight end?
There's about to be a run in quarterbacks. So I actually am going to get Najee Harris.
Maybe. I like DK here.
And it's about to be a run.
And Adam getting Dak to go with Devonta Smith, CeeDee Lamb, Stephon Diggs, and Patrick Mahomes.
That's good.
I love Adam's team. Daniel Jones and Josh Allen with that rushing, like Daniel Jones rushing, like that makes a difference. I'm on Ross St. Brown and Garrett Wilson to go with DK Metcalf. Those two are my two favorite teams. But if I drafted from that spot, I felt like it was too easy. Justin Jefferson, Tony Pollard, Keenan Allen, Aaron Rodgers, Anthony Richardson. I get it. I get what Jeff's doing here. I don't know that I would have passed up Justin Herbert or Lamar Jackson for Justin Jefferson. Or Jalen Hurts, honestly. How did Jalen Hurts?
I know, right?
I do get it. But Jalen Hurts is rushing upside too. You got so
Tyrone Master pick, dude. Herbert. I want to make you auto pick.
Tyrone got Justin Herbert, AJ Brown, Mark Andrews, Breece Hall.
5.
I feel like we're getting
4, 3, 2,
time's up.
1.
All right, he gets at the end. Was that in his queue? I assume it was in his queue.
Know, man.
Yeah. All right. Got Lamar, Cooper Kupp, Olave, and Chubb. I like what Tebow's doing.
Oh, I called it. I did get Najee Harris, and I should have taken Dak Prescott and let Najee bounce to me.
That's my pick here. Listen to your hearts.
It's going to thump, to thump, to thump, to thump. Listen to your hurts is going to be my team name.
God, there's so many players here that I want, and I don't know if I reached on London.
I reached on running back. I mean, Gibbs is still on the board.
I think with Tony here, I did reach on London a little bit, but at the same time, like, oh, that one hurts. Deshaun, and I mean, I get it. Jahmyr Gibbs was the guy I was looking at here.
Jahmyr Gibbs as your first running back is so good.
I will be amazed if this is not DJ Moore. Oh, no, Ramondre. Ooh.
DJ Moore.
Ooh. I have so many hard choices to make right now. Marquise Brown. You know what? I'm going Hawk here. So lock that down.
You snapped me on Ridley, you son of a bitch. All right.
He's got Trevor Lawrence, so I get it.
I guess I need to tie down.
Oh, I love it. So let's look at some of these teams here. I only started getting through some of them here. So Justin Herbert, AJ Brown, Mark Andrews, Breece Hall, Travis Etienne. Hopefully Tyrone is here and actually picks this time. We got Lamar Jackson, Cooper Kupp, Nick Chubb, Olave. I already did that one. Debo and Aaron Jones, nice picks. Kittle and Najee, solid. Jonathan Taylor, I think, was a bad pick. I like Tyreek, though. Jalen Hurts, too. Man, you're going to need a second quarterback at some point. But at this point, too, a lot of the guys have already gone. Trevor Lawrence, Austin Eckler, Devontae Adams, Josh Jacobs, Geno Smith, Calvin Ridley. I like Walker's team. Beckno's got Justin Fields, Deshaun Watson, Jalen Waddle, Marquise Brown. That was a reach. You could have got him at the next pick. Sorry, Beckno. Christian McCaffrey and Derrick Henry. I love that court. Justin Fields. Tony, I love Kirk Cousins and Jared Goff with Jamar Chase and Travis Kelce, Jahmyr Gibbs, Ramondre Stevenson. That's some fun. That's some fun shit right there. Oh, but we got to look at my team here. Joe Burrow, Tua, Bijan, T. Higgins, Drake London, and T.J. Hawkinson. My team is so sexy. I would have liked having Waddle instead of Higgins, if I'm being perfectly honest, though. I love me some Jalen Waddle. Adam, you can thank me because I almost went DJ Moore instead of Hawkinson there, but I don't think Pitts is coming back to me, but I could be wrong. Like, if Pitts came back to me, I might think I don't know. We'll see what receivers I get over here. But we just had Ridley, George Kittle, Deebo Samuel, Terry McLaurin, Joe Mixon, and DJ Moore go. Minnie's going Alexander Madison. I guess that's a choice. James Conner. Guys I have zero interest in. Oh, there's a few guys that I'll be incredibly excited if they fall to me. Yeah, this is interesting. Oh, that's also interesting. Okay, we can play with that. Yeah. Oh, nope. I already got that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, and you too? I'm looking at this queue. Kenneth Walker, man. I got to be honest. I saw that he was still there, and I was like, maybe I should have taken him over Hop. My second running back, I love Kenneth Walker's upside there. I do not hate James Conner. I love James Conner. I hate the Arizona Cardinals. Let's be perfectly clear about this. The Arizona Cardinals. What is going on with my camera here? Is
That
it just
fucking up
me?
again? No,
I just look like it's like Discord or something. Discord chat going in there.
That's my bad.
Tyrone going Derek Carr here.
Yeah, we fixed
I
in 10
love Derek
seconds.
Carr here. Jeff with I didn't realize Jeff was a Darren Waller truther. Russ over here. Is that the last of my quarterbacks in my queue? That is. So Jerry Jeudy, Dallas Goedert. Who do I want here? So
Jesus Christ, it's still
I'm taking the reason I took David Montgomery is there's a bunch of receivers I'll be incredibly happy with if I get here, but he's the only running back I truly love more than anyone. So David Montgomery to go with Bijan Robinson here.
What the hell is this delay on showing you on camera?
Yeah.
YouTube's getting me.
So I still got 2 flex spots to fill. Kyle Pitts would have come back to me though, so now I'm kind of wondering if I wanted to go like DJ Moore, David Montgomery with this, and then maybe. Oh no, I wouldn't have been able. I would have gotten. I think I'm fine with how this turned out.
Are you back on camera, Waleed, or what?
No, I'm not.
It tells me you are on the YouTube, but the live stream says it ain't. So, there you are. You're back.
Third wide receiver, we're going DeAndre Hopkins here. On a points per game basis, he was still a low end wide receiver 1 last year. But that's just sexy, is what that is. Let's look at some of these teams. No, Minnie, you're doing a good job with that. Josh Allen, Daniel Jones, solid. Your receiving core is sexy as hell. And then you got some volume running backs. Like, strategically, your core makes perfect sense.
Why are you still off camera? What the hell is going
on? Yeah. So, Adam, Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott, DJ Moore, Devonta Smith, CeeDee Lamb, Stephon Diggs, Kenneth Walker. Dude, Adam has my favorite team. Like, significantly. It's so fucking good. Because he's going to get, like, another running back and then tight end at these next 2 spots. Who are the running backs we're looking at here to fill that out? Depends on what Jeff does here, but I think I know what he's going to do, and I'm going to think that his team is incredible.
Childish for me, Mo. You're fine. You did a good job. Thank you so much. Yeah, you did a great job.
You know, for some reason, I'm not getting a lot of shares of Jackson Smith and Jigba. And the more I think about it, the more I think I'm being stupid because I love him as a player. And I'm like, yeah, but where are the opportunities? And I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't worry about opportunities and just trust talent. Like, as a rookie, the number 1 rookie receiver taken might be the guy. Mike Williams. I love him over there. Adam, J.K. Dobbins. If you'd gone like Miles Sanders there, I might have felt differently. Evan Ingram. Nice. What a great tight end choice. So let's look at some of these teams here. We're going to start with... No, we already did that. So Evan Ingram. I just did you, Minnie. You did well. Adam, you just took J.K. Dobbins, which made me sad and hurt my heart. You also just added Pat Freiermuth. That was the best tight end available. It fills out your starting roster. You still got Stephon Diggs, CeeDee Lamb, Devonta Smith, DJ Moore, Dak Prescott, Patrick Mahomes, Kenneth Walker. Your team is fucking fire, man. Such a good team. Aaron Rodgers, Tony Pollard, Joe Mixon, Justin Jefferson, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Darren Waller, Alvin Kamara, Anthony Richardson. I don't know. I like Mike Williams was clearly the best player left on that board, in my opinion. So I get it, but I feel weird having Keenan Allen and Mike Williams, like regardless of value. Tyromancer, you got Justin Herbert, Brees Hall, Travis Etienne, AJ Brown, Terry McLaurin, Brandon Ayuk, Mark Andrews, Derek Carr, Kyler Murray on the bench. Counting on that guy coming back. Am I on the clock? No, not yet.
Now you are.
Okay. So what am I taking here? I'm about to get silly with this. Let's go Javonte Williams. Let's count on the camp hype being actually true. And if it is, Javonte could be a like game breaker for this team. So that's the lottery swing. Walker, Miles Sanders, and Amari Cooper with your last two picks. Fucking fire. Solid moves. Evan, Jimmy Garoppolo, we just can't get that Raiders fan out of you completely, can we?
No, I guess not.
Christian Watson, though, I fucking love. Not a fan of Deontay. Javonte looks decent for the little bit they saw him play today. Charbonnet was the guy I was looking at, but I went with the home run swing there. I stand by the choice. Jackson Smith and Jigba, so that's a choice I don't have to make. Let's look at these cues here. Nope. You know what? I think I'm going to go with the floor play here with Mike Evans, actually. Mike Evans is being seriously undervalued right now. I'll take a guy who's potentially going to be a top 15 wide receiver. The reason we're not liking Deontay Johnson, I tell you, listen to the TH Fantasy Podcast, the Steelers breakdown. Tony and Shane and Ryan did a fantastic job on that. Let's see. Devo fan, Lamar Jackson, Cooper Kupp, Nick Chubb, Chris Olave, Aaron Jones, Deebo Samuel, Russell Wilson, Damian Pierce. I like everyone but Michael Pittman. I don't want shares of Michael Pittman just because he's got a rushing rookie quarterback, and that's going to depreciate his receiving numbers. Having said that, if there is one receiver who might get like good usage, it's Michael Pittman. So he's got a chance of outperforming his ADP. I really hate Rachaad White, though. Oh, I'm not a fan. George Pickens. Walker, I really like the team you're building. You might have my second favorite team because you got Geno at that second spot. Jacobs, Devontae, and Eckler. Calvin Ridley, Amari Cooper was such a good value. Goddard and Sanders, Stewart, and Pickens. All really strong values. If I didn't take Mike Evans, I was probably taking George Pickens with mine. But I decided to go with the floor play because I think that London is kind of a stealing play, so I feel like Mike Evans counterbalances that. And Hopkins has a little bit of element of risk to him, in my opinion. Jahan Dotson, Adam. You know I love Jahan Dotson. So this is going to be interesting to see which of these guys comes back to. What is my roster completely filled? Yeah, I'm starting to do bench guys. We got... Interesting. What am I going to do? Yeah, you think that's... Ooh, no, that's the thing there, too. Okay. So Quentin Johnson, love Quentin Johnson. I want a lot of shares of Quentin Johnson. I think in the second half of the season, if one of Keenan Allen or Mike Williams get hurt, which history says will happen. It just does. Traylon Burks and Jahan Dotson pairing. Adam, I know you're trying to win me back after that J.K. Dobbins. Don't worry, you still got my favorite team. God, that team is so good. So fucking good. Oh. Second favorite team, I think, is Walker here. Let's go! Let's go! I'm giving myself number 3, though. I love it. You know, Tony, what'd you say? You think you should be number 3? You got Jimmy Garoppolo as your second quarterback. That, like, knocks you down hard. Yeah, Jeff, Dotson, and Quentin Johnson gone. That's where you go Zay Flowers, baby. Uh, yeah, give him a chance. He'll get there. Jerick McKinnon. He doesn't get his guy, so he has to abuse poor Evan. You know, what are the running backs left? I should start looking at that. I already have a third running back. I might wait it a little bit. Oh, Jordan Love going with Tyrone with the 4 quarterbacks, but one of them hurt. Oh.
Come on.
All right. So let's look at my queue right now. You can give him a couple more seconds because I think he was typing. I think he was typing in the chat. Yeah. I say we give him 10 more seconds and then we have to do it. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Oh, that's adorable that you thought I was taking Roshan there. Yeah, he's the only one of 2 running backs left that I have any interest in. Yeah, I'm going Gabe Davis. Let's get those receivers going. With Bijan and David Montgomery, I think I'll be fine. Yeah. Jeff says exactly what I just said about Quentin Johnson. Anything happens to Keenan Allen. Ooh, Kenny Pickett and Matthew Stafford both going. You know what? I was thinking the exact same thing with that. Like maybe I should take like Stafford there, just to have him as my third quarterback, and I didn't, and I'm feeling a little bit sad about that. But I think I will solve that by just taking Tannehill here. I think Tannehill's a sneaky good third quarterback with some upside. He's got rushing ability. He's got DeAndre Hopkins, Traylon Burks, and Chico Conquay in the receiving game with Derrick Henry. I think he could end up being like a high QB2. So I'm feeling pretty damn good about that. All right, I need to figure out one more running back. And Fecno and Tony and I, we got that QB run going where everyone's like, wait, there's not a lot of guys left. Yeah, I like Tannehill a lot there. Some real value. Man, this is getting tough. All right, let's look at some of these running backs here. Oof. Oh, there's a guy I kind of like, even though he's going to get hurt. You know what? I'm putting him in the back of my queue because I have a feeling about it. What are some more wide receivers we can put in our queue here? Not really paying attention to what's going on, what just happened here. So after Tannehill, we had Stroud, Brandon Cooks, Khalil Herbert, Zay Flowers. God damn it, Jeff. I knew he wasn't coming back to me, but man, I liked the idea of him coming back to me. Isaiah Pacheco, I was thinking about that. I really was. Alan Lazard, Jalen Warren. This is where Minnie's starting to lose me, if I'm being honest. Yeah, but Mac Jones. All right.
Let's go! Let's go!
Trust the process. I need to get like a little bit excited about my like players. Alan Lazard does not get me excited in any way. Jalen Warren is fine. Jalen Warren is fine. Honestly, there's like no running backs left that I actually give a shit about. So it's really hard for me to like cast stones. Like I'm actually debating if I'm debating if I even want to take a fourth running back. Is it a Kadarius Toney week? Brian Robinson? That's fine. I kind of lied. I didn't want you to remember that Samaje Perine exists. So thank you for taking Brian Robinson. I compare Samaje with my Javante. Yeah, but I got him. Like, I'm not a handcuff guy, but I think he counterbalances Javante pretty well. I was considering Mostert here. Jalen Hyatt, you son of a bitch. You know what? I'm taking a fourth quarterback. I'm going Ritter here, just in case. Rashad Bateman was the guy I was like hovering back and forth with, Walker. Fucking nice move. Nice. God damn it. You really like. I liked Purdy too as the third QB. Walker killing it. Walker, like the only like Walker, you're the only team. You're the team I'm looking at. Like you're gonna compete with me. You and fucking Adam. Although Mac Jones, I think you probably should have gone with you didn't have a choice. The quarterback run happened. Oh. Yeah, I'm fucking pissed you took Hyatt. I wanted Hyatt. Jalen Hyatt is my baby boy. I love that man so much. He's going to be so wide open for Daniel Jones to overthrow him so many times this year. Like, you're going to see him breaking free, and you're going to be like, oh, Jalen Hyatt's putting it on. And then Daniel Jones is going to miss, and your heart is going to break just a little bit. Jalen Hyatt's fucking awesome. I love him so much. Bryce Young. Yeah. I like that Jeff's adding the mini quarterback to add to his collection.
Come on.
You get your fantasy quarterbacks in Superflex now in travel size. Adam obviously did not watch the Miami game if he's drafting a cane here. A chain. I like Sky Moore a little bit here. Like, second year receiver, rookie, he came from a small school. Maybe a year in the offense, he like establishes a role. Throwing spitballs at the Kansas City Chiefs offense. Never a bad idea with your second to last pick. I'm cool with it. Another guy there I think would be interesting, Rashee Rice. No, we aren't. Because we have self-respect. Do I need another running back? Yeah. I think I do need another running back, but I mean, I don't like any of them. You know what? I can put you in the queue, I guess. This is making me sad. Adam, you won me back with the Mac Jones taking Jacoby Brissett because Jacoby Brissett will be playing there. You know what? Fuck it. I'm taking a receiver. Let's go Odell Beckham Jr. Maybe he's going to somehow come back and become Odell Beckham Jr. For my last pick, why not? I am betting that Odell Beckham Jr. is still Odell Beckham Jr. and not still Odell Beckham Jr. with that last pick. Like, because I'm kind of worried he's Odell Beckham Jr. from like the last few years, but I'm hoping maybe he could be the Odell Beckham from before. Tony, I agree with that. Muth is going to be a top fantasy target at cost in Pittsburgh this season. What'd you say just now? Okay, I kind of wanted to respond to it. Tebow fan, decent team. Like I like it. You're not in my top 3, but you're not in my bottom 3 either. You had a good draft, and this is a tough room. So yeah, I gotta
Oh
say.
shit! Have I not been on mic this whole time?
What'd you say?
Shit! I just unmuted my mic.
No, you didn't. Did you?
Oh damn! Well, that ties into a production note I have for you afterwards, Wally. So, all right. Thank you for Football Absurdity. Drafts on tap. Wally, would you like to put a crown on this?
No. Good night.
Good night.
The crown for this. I'm gonna give it a tie to Adam and Walker. Those are the 2 best
Nice
drafts.
job.
And
All
only
right.
because I won't nominate myself because I always have the best draft in my.
We'll be back at 3:30 tomorrow. PST, 5:30
5:30
Wally
if you're in
time.
God's time zone.
God's time zone, yes. Because, we're on a mission from God. So thank you all for coming in, and I appreciate that. Good Lord. All right.